Okay, I'm going to tell you how to make an asparagus omelet sandwich the Italian way. First, I boiled these to make them soft because only animals can eat these if they're not cooked right. And make them soft. Then you want to put some olive oil. Make them a little brown, just a little bit. Now I have stupid ass electric, and it tilts and all the oil runs to one side, so everything on this side burns and everything on that side doesn't get cooked. But that's my problem. Okay, I'm just aggravated because I don't have a circular saw. Anyway, so these are looking nice. I'm gonna do a little of this. Okay, let's set the heat for we'll set that on 5. 5 is always good. And you want to put in your eggs mixed with the locatelli. And we better turn that up to 7. And let it just sit. We're just going to let that sit for a minute. Let that cook. Okay, now while your eggs and asparagus are cooking, you want to get a nice, crispy, hard Italian roll. This one may be a little too hard because it comes from Produce Junction. I don't know what they put in there, but if I wanted to, I could take somebody out of this life by hitting them in the back of the skull. Anyway, if you don't have a circular saw handy, like I don't, I was supposed to have one by today, I don't. You want to get what's this? This right here. This is called a miter saw. It's a miter saw. And you get this and you cut the bread. Jesus Christmas. You cut the bread. I know it's scaring you that I'm going to cut my fingers off. And how do you think I feel? And you want to cut that. Jesus Christ, it's like cutting a redwood. And you want to cut that. Goddamn, heart surgery would be easier. And then you want to you want to open that up a little bit. Maybe a little more of this sawing with the miter saw. Okay, now you want to Jesus Christ, you want to open this up. Don't worry about the crumbs. The roaches will come along and eat them. Everything will be clean. And you want to take out the lump of bread. Some people like to eat this. I do. Some people throw it away. You can tell I'm eating it from the sound of my voice. Now, what you want to do is you want to get a really nice dish that fits the bread and put that in there. Perfect. Then, here's the best part. Get your eggs. Get the eggs, get the asparagus, and you want to put some of that in there. And that little hole that you made before. Always leave a little bit because you're going to want to come back and eat it later. You're going to come back in the kitchen for a snack, and if it's in the pan, you're going to be so happy. Okay. Now, you spread this out a little bit. Spread that out. There you go. Let's make this the bottom. Okay. Now, here's the trick. If you don't have a circular saw, you're going to need one of these. This is called a miter box. And you're going to want to put your sandwich in the miter box. Like this. Now this is usually used for making tables and shelves and nice things. Oh, there you go. And you get your miter saw. Now, what's good about a miter box is I can make it at an angle, I can make it straight at an angle this way. Being it's only me, I would just want this one little piece here. We're going to put this in here. And we're going to miter the bread. And that's it. No mess. See, no mess. You want to get your good dish, and you want to get a nice half of that sandwich and put that in there. Oh boy, that looks good. Let's zoom in on that. Look at that. Open that up. Make sure you have little scuballinis in there, huh? And that's it. So all you need, remember, is eggs, asparagus, olive oil, and you should preferably have a circular saw with a cord. But if you don't, you can use miter saw and a miter box. Until next time, this is Joe the Chef.